Oh boy. Y'all remember Oh Boy? Because I have let go of Oh Boy for many months. And today, officially, Oh Boy comes back. This is me after the greatest weekend. I got off the plane. I have not showered. I am still in that same sweatshirt. It took me 2 hours to get an Uber from LAX. That airport is a nightmare. I have been up since 4 a.m. and I don't fucking care. I had the greatest weekend. That's not what today's show is about, though, although I will give you guys a little bit about that. Today I want to talk about, of course, Father's Day. Now, I know that I am blessed enough to have a fucking incredible dad who is still with me. But I also, as you guys know, I'm part of the DPC, which means that I don't have my mom. And that means that I know that these days can be really hard, especially the Mother's Days and the Father's Days of the world, where the rest of the world is kind of doing one thing and on one page, and you are not. And so I just want to take a second to anybody who has lost their dad and today fucking sucks for them. Try to remember any of the positive memories, if there are any, which hopefully there are. And we're here. We're here. The rock stars are here. I was going to not go up today for this show because I didn't go up yesterday, and I just literally landed from Chicago, and it's been like a whole fucking whirlwind. But we are going live for the World Girls tonight. And so I was like, okay, I'll just do it then. And then I realized that just because this is not Mother's Day for me, it is the equivalent of that. And some people need a little extra love and support on this day. And I want to be that love and support for you guys. And I haven't, this week, I took like 2 or 3 days where I wasn't here. I had one of those days where I was just here briefly. And so for anybody who's having a hard weekend or a hard time with this is the community. These are the people. And I'm very, very happy to be here with you guys. I also know that it's not just people who have lost their dads who struggle today, people who have a strange relationship with their dads, people who are dads who have lost their kids, people who are dads who have a strange relationships with their kids, grandparents, everything. I know that it's a challenge. And for those of you guys who are blessed enough like me, I got to FaceTime with my dad, and he was opening. I got him, my siblings and I got him this gift, and I got to FaceTime while he did it. And it just felt so incredibly lucky, even though he's 3,000 miles away from me. And I would say he's one of the most unconventional parents on the planet. How fucking lucky am I? So this was really nice to be able to do that and feel blessed for the things you're blessed with on this lovely Sunday. I have a lot of things going on that I want to talk to you guys about. Yeah, I am rocking this TWG hoodie, which I stained the shit out of on the airplane. Just lying down. I don't even know what I lied down on top of. Chocolate crumbs? Who the fuck knows? Sometimes you just got to do your thing. But I do love this thing, and I love it in black too. God, theworldgirls.com. I'm just like a walking billboard. I always try to wear my World Girls gear when I go to the airport or whenever I go anywhere that's got a lot of eyes, because people ask me about it. And I'm like, oh, it's my company. You should check it out, theworldgirls.com, youtube.com/theworldgirls. Go help support a sister out, because it's got this cool ass logo. They're like, oh, what company is that? I'm like, oh, it's funny you asked. It's mine. And I hope that you guys feel that kind of ownership over there too. For tonight on the World Girls, we are doing a father's ranking. We're doing a movie, TV dads, on-screen dads, and similar to the episodes with the moms, I'm sure we'll state a lot of this again and talk about the strangeness of it. It sucks that YouTube has stopped doing the notifications for my show. This fucking cunt of a site. But it can't even get me down, and neither can how sweaty I look, because this is just, I had the greatest fucking weekend, and I can't wait to tell you guys about it. First, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. I want to hear from you guys. It's been a couple days, so let me check in over there. Also, super chat in. If you're having a tough day, if you have words of wisdom for other people who are having a tough day, or you just want to stop in to say hello, I appreciate you for doing so. Let's see what's going on in the Streamlabs. I think I didn't get to these, so I'll read these now. On the 18th, Glenn Caesar said, rest in peace, Chris Burke, and love to Avery Burke. Two awesome rock stars forever. Let's go. Smets and everyone else fighting to smash cancer. I stand against anti-Semitism. I stand against Islamophobia. I stand against Asian hate. Hashtag stop AAPI hate. I know that Black Lives Matter. Hashtag BLM. Miles Cosgrove, Brett Hankerson, Jonathan McNally, Russell Cups, who killed Breonna Taylor. All three of them for killing Breonna Taylor. Hope today is the day. Justice for all the people who lost their lives due to excessive force. Hashtag say their names. Absolutely. I hope today is the day too. I thought there would have been something kind of liberating about it being yesterday on Juneteenth also, but of course the universe wasn't ready for what would be the closest thing to justice that we could get, but they were not. Glenn also said, and also I just said get twice. I do realize that. Glenn also said, hello and a good day, Roxy, and all your nicknames. How are you? Just sending well wishes and a thank you for taking the time to hang out. Peace, bunnies. Hugging good stuff to you, Grammy and Pablo. Be most excellent to yourselves and each other. RJ and everyone who shows up to give their support whenever, however they can when it gets tough, or even if you're yourself, you're not alone. Everyone who is battling, keep on fighting. You're a winner. You're kind. You're smart. You're unique. Showing up for people who need it and want it makes you stupendous. Glenn. That Zen Glenn is calling us stupendous. Who the fuck doesn't want to be stupendous? Oh, good. Logan got a notification. Mark got a notification. I'm glad that some of you guys did. Hear from all you guys all the time. Nobody's getting these notifications. So we're stupendous. Being so unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including strangers, whether it's on the internet or not, makes you humane and worthy. Your story's important, deserves to be seen and heard. Cheers to finding fuck yeah news. What brings us joy, smiles, and laughter in each of our days, our weeks, our months, and even our years. May we find our sun, walk in it as much as possible, whenever, wherever we can, and fully lose ourselves being in it. Cheers, love, and respect. Oh, this one's coming today. Cheers, love, and respect to Donald Miller, Michael Stryer, and Chris Burke, each for being great men and dads, as proven by the fact that they raised awesome go-getter children. Happy Father's Day to all the dads and stepdads of the rock stars. Hashtag Rockstars Band. Oh, Glenn, thank you for saying that. Absolutely appreciate you. Yeah, I really do. I'm probably going to be here for about 10, 15 more minutes, and then we will be live with the World Girl. So anybody who has questions, comments, concerns, Streamlabs, things they want to put in, please make sure you do so now. Tomorrow I'll be back to the regularly scheduled programming where I will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All of those days I will be live at the Roxy at our normal 1 p.m.-ish time. So everything will go back and be what it is. I'm sorry that these days did not go the way that we thought they would. That being said, sometimes that just happens, and I'm learning to ride the wave a little more. Silu Bonino says 11 years without my dad. Oh, fuck. Silu, that sucks. I'm really sorry. This August makes 10 without my mom. Feels weird about to hit that decade mark. It's just so much time to be without somebody that you feel so close to. And so I'm sorry, Silu. Today's probably very tough for you, and or not. Sometimes the days just kind of go. Silu says crappy day, but love you and love you all, and happy Father's Day to you all. Happy Father's Day to you, Silu. Brain cancer also. What a fucking bitch. I was sitting next to Scott on the plane. Scott was this guy sitting next to me as my head was in my lap, and I was so hungover this morning trying to just like function. And he was like, rough night last night. I was like, yeah. And he was hungover shit too. So we were talking for a while. And he told me about his mom. He was back in Detroit because his mom has Parkinson's. And so he goes back once a month to do things for her, like take care of her house, the garden, all of the things. Just was kind of like, goes back to take care of the pool and all that stuff. And he was saying, it's really tough to do. And I said, I remember when I used to fly back and forth like almost every single week from LA to Boston. I was considered a commuter student of how much I went back and forth when my mom was sick with brain cancer, and it was just so tough. And I remember he looked at me, he said, where is she now? And I always feel so bad when I share that, because when people are in the middle of their journey with somebody who has a life-altering illness and terminal disease, to just tell them that somebody has lost the fight, it's like daggers to them. So, I wanted to not say it, but I'm like, I'm not going to lie. So I was just like, she passed. And he was like, oh. And then for the rest of the flight, he called me his niece. He was very sweet. He was also buzzing. Like, he went back and forth between being hungover and drunk. And I was like, Scott gets it. and he tried to order us drinks on the plane. And I was like, Scott, if I order a drink right now, I will die. And he was like, no, you can do it. And then they're not serving booze on the plane anymore. And something crazy happened too. We were talking to the flight attendant. The brain is not firing on all cylinders. The flight attendant. And she said, oh, we're not serving drinks. And he said, some joke because he was buzzed, I'm never flying American ever again. And she said, you don't see it the same way that we do. I was attacked. And then walked away. And I was like, wait, I thought this was a COVID thing. What the fuck happened? And I guess, I don't know. We didn't find out more, but I turned to him. I was like, what was that? And she had said she was attacked. Drunk people who fucking suck and fuck things up for the rest of us suck. I used to be a drunk person who would fuck things up for the rest of people. It's not cool. If you can't handle it, get out of the booze room. Then you can quote that. Yep, you heard it here first. How did you like my city, Chicago, Carl Maxey? God, I love your city. It was such a great time. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about my trip. And then I can't wait to hear any other questions, comments, concerns, or anything that you guys want to talk about. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. If you're having a good day, bad day, sad day, mad day, let's break it all down. A few more things coming in before I talk about Chicago. Paul 3JP says, Roxanne fam, what's up, Apollo? How was your weekend? Currently nursing a rough hangover. Yeah, I feel that. Went to a party last night. It was 100% worth the current state I'm in. Same. Happy Father's Day to all the pops and moms pulling double duty and the zaddies. Let's go. Here's to a great week ahead. LFG, let's fucking go. Apollo, you and I are on the same page. Cheers to the zaddies. A new guy in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, hi, Roxy, how was flying during the pandemic? I'm flying next week and kind of dreading it. Honestly, a new guy, I don't feel like I was flying during the pandemic anymore. You guys know I did want to go to Boston, fly during the pandemic, and that was completely different. But at this point, everybody is wearing their masks and is compliant. I'm completely double vaxxed. Most of the people I'm talking to are double vaxxed. And I feel at this point I'm back to living my life. I've done all that I can do. I quarantined. I was the person who was not seeing anybody except for when I had to work and Grammy and Papo. And then now I've been double vaxxed. And so I'm back to life. And so I decided that it was okay to take the trip. And I felt good. I felt fine. I was on the plane with the mask the whole time. They're not serving anything, not food or drinks. So there's no taking down or off the masks of anybody. Manny said, did you wear your face shield? No, I wore it the last time, but now I really don't feel like I need it. And I'm still being cautious. And, I Purell down the seat when I sit there, but I always did that pre-pandemic. And I keep Purelling my hands throughout the flight and I keep on my mask. And that's kind of the only precautions I take at this point. If you don't feel safe with those and you feel safer with other things, then I totally get it. But a new guy, I feel very comfortable that science is doing its job right now, that the vaccinations are doing their job right now. And that I felt safe. I really did. It's still weird to see everybody in masks, but in LA, the mask mandate has lifted. In Chicago, the mask mandate has lifted. So everywhere I go, nobody's even in masks. So masks on the plane, and they have their filtration system. I just felt okay. But to each their own. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Questions, comments, concerns, anything like that along those lines. I would love to talk to you guys. And yeah. And that fell off a cliff so fast. Here for probably about 5-ish more minutes. So get them in, and then I'll be live for the World Girls tonight. Plus here tomorrow. Look who decided to show up. What's up, Jake Yacovetta? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Thank you for putting that link in. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. Every single one of the rock stars. Okay, so here's what Chicago looked like for me. Number one, as you guys know, I have a best friend who sometimes falls off the map. He fell off the map for 4 months last year. It was gutting to me. I didn't know what to do about it. And I just really knew that I wanted to go visit him for a long time because I could use a little extra support. He could use a little extra support. And I just really wanted to get the fuck out of this city. I was tapped. So I went to see him, was one of the main reasons I was in Chicago. And it was just a nice, I booked it, you guys know, like the day before, random little trip to Chicago that I was so happy to take. Pausing on that for a second because I see Avery Burke in the chat right now. And Avery, I'm sure today is a bear of a day for you. And I've been where you are on differently but similar, and I love you. And everybody please send bunnies and hearts to Avery right now, because thank you for joining us on this day. And we're all thinking about Chris Burke today, your dad, who will forever be your dad, and we love you so much. Okay, so Chicago, went to go see him, and we kind of did nothing. Like we did activities and stuff, but it was so nice to just catch up with my real genuine homie. You know, when you're somebody's friend since you guys are fucking teenagers or younger. We've been friends since we were 14 years old, and it's just like, I don't have to perform, I don't have to put it on, I don't have to wonder how he feels about me, or like, there's just not any questions. I just get to be with one of my best friends on the planet and be like a person. We chilled, we walked around the city, we did a ton of walking. We went and popped in for drinks everywhere that we went. We went to the gym and like went on these long walk and talks. We picked up food and brought it back and ate on his rooftop. We, just like really fucking simple, awesome, great things that were incredible. And it was so fucking nice to just be a person again. I'm so rarely a person these days, I feel like, and it was so nice to be a fucking person. Again, pausing on this. Avery said, listen to my dad's favorite song before he went up to heaven, Marshmallow and the Jonas Brothers, Leave Before You Love Me. I'm crying. Oh, Avery, we love you. We love you. What an interesting favorite song. That's funny. Is he doing better now? Mark Jason Ali says, I think that really at this time, I feel like I needed the trip more than he needed the trip or me to come. But yeah, I think that he goes through waves. We all do. Anybody who struggles with anything, I think goes through waves. And I think he was stressed out that I was coming because I like forced him to let me come. But then I think that he was good when we were there. Then I got a phone call when we were there that is possibly life altering, and I can't talk about it yet. I tweeted out that I was having a pinch me moment. And I love that I tweeted out I'm having a pinch me moment, and everybody in there was like, is it about a guy? Did you find a man? I'm like, is that what you guys think is a pinch me moment in my life? Just fucking funny. But I will hopefully be able to tell you guys more this week about it, but it's a work thing. And holy shit, can't wait to talk a little more about that. And so that, and then, I just like was meeting new people in the city, was just having fun being myself, and just, it was a really, really great time all around. It was just such a fucking beautiful, drunken, debaucherous, friendship-filled awesomeness weekend of perfection. And that's something I've been looking for and needing so bad. It could not have been better. It could not have gone better. I was just on cloud nine all weekend. And it's nice to have a moment again where I feel like a person and not just, I hear Marie Menounos talk about this sometimes, about human beings versus human doings. I'm often a human doing, and I miss being a human being at times. And I felt like a human being all weekend who was doing things because they felt good, not because I had to or work or whatever. Katie the Good Witch in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer said, just had 8 whole days off and just starting the new job tomorrow, played video games and read in the sun the whole time, saw family and friends, got shit done. It was amazing. Just nice to finally be able to breathe. Love to all of you. Katie, I'm so excited for you to start this new job. We are all so excited for you. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you. And read in the sun. Oh, God, it was so sunny this weekend, too. It would rain sometimes, but that was mostly sunny. It was just so nice to be. Yeah. Jake, thank you for putting this in. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. I'm getting out of here in the next couple of minutes. So Streamlabs in. Any questions, comments, concerns, things you want to talk about. As you guys know, I love all of you guys and know that some of you guys are in the position that you can show love and support to the show financially, and some of you guys just showing up is what I am looking for. And so shout out to everybody who is joining us on this Father's Day, this potentially challenging day for a lot of us. Spencer Harris, Jonathan Donsel, Jake Iacovetta, Jerry Garza, Mark Jason Ali, Christian Hardesty, Manny Gonzalez, Jeff Cox, Katie Robinson, Glenn Caesar, Jackson Clissold, John G, DK, Avery Burke, rest in peace to Chris, John Get Bent, Eric Lane, Right Now and Later, Silu Bonino. I hope you're okay, my babe. Jeremy Miller, Jimmy Nails, to everybody in here, John Bainbridge, all of the people, the Prince That Wasn't Promised, Matt Munoz, Carl Maxey, to every one of you guys showing up, Dom Gazzuolo. I really appreciate your support. Logan Moore. It means the world to me. And I hope I can give it back to you guys as well. Garth McMurray, Mohammed Belsine, B. Lee. Hi, Brandy, my babe. Hope you're having an okay day today, Brandy. For anybody who's ever lost, today can be really tough. So thinking about you, Brandy, my babe, and everybody else. All right, guys. I will be live in 2 hours, less than 2 hours, for the World Girls, where we're doing rankings. And I can't wait this week to talk to you guys about what's really going on. Kind of wild stuff. Thank you guys for being happy for me when I'm happy. There's nothing better than a community of people who support each other and love each other through the positives. So that, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. Another new guy in the Streamlabs says, going to address the elephant in the room. Who was that Mr. Clean looking guy in your IG? The squad is on pins and needles. That's my best friend that I was going to stay with. Is that what you're talking about? Why is he Mr. Clean looking? He is a very handsome man, but we are extremely platonic. He is actually my group of 9 best friends from home. He is best friends with my high school sweetheart. We're all good friends with him, but no, this is just my OG homie. As you guys know, I feel like I proved that men and women can be friends. I have a lot of dude friends. And yeah, he's the best. Pink Sweets in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. Oh, hi. Fuck YouTube. I just got here. Anyway, I know Pink Sweets. Anyway, excited to hear about your pinch me moment. Oscar winner Roxy, here we come. Pink Sweets. Totally. Invite us, LOL. My weekend was good too. My friends and I celebrated Juneteenth and it was amazing. Have a good day. Oh, that's awesome. So many people were out celebrating in Chicago. It was fucking great. Everybody was out living this incredible, just awesome day of celebratory love. And yeah, it was a great day there too. I'm glad that you were able to celebrate. All right. Much love, my friends. Stay safe. Stay sane. Streamlabs in. I'll read them tomorrow. Join us for World Girls. Blow on the internet. That's how we check it. Put down the toilet seat and lid. Make your bed. Don't trend with the Holocaust. Brett Miles, Jonathan, arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. Be a human being, not a human doing. And I will see you guys tonight for World Girls and tomorrow live at the Roxy. Happy Father's Day, or just Father's Day. You'll get through it, I swear.